Nobles Park?
Nobles Park, yeah.
Yeah, by the grandstands?
Yeah. You've got to have something parked up there, have you?
The snooze box.
Oh, the snooze box is in there, yeah. That's expensive, isn't it?
Is it expensive?
Well, it seems to be. To me, it's about 50 quid a night, isn't it?
We're coming from the States, so I figured we're paying that already no matter where we go.
Well, this week you're doing the hotels, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Very expensive this week. Next 2 weeks. Yeah.
When did we book?
We booked in November, and all the hotels were already booked.
So we probably would have done race week, except I think everything books up about a year in advance, it seems.
Yeah, so it's chaotic this week. These 2 weeks, it's just chaotic.
You do pretty well this week, I guess.
Well, you can't move for the bloody traffic, that's the trouble. It's just solid all the way along the pub everywhere.
We are here at the snooze box. Let me show you around. Card for the door. And that's it. Have a toilet. These are our bags in the shower. Just for the time being. It's like an airplane. It's like vacuum operated.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I love it. We got who is that on the wall? If you know who that is, post it in the comments.
It doesn't say.
Number 5. Couldn't tell you. Bunk up here. Got our little snooze box reservation. Little lights down here. We've even got a safe. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Store our valuables in the safe. A little breaker box.
It legitimately is a hotel. Like, they're gonna come every day and change our bed linens.
Oh, wonderful. We're gonna have to come up with a system so you don't see me pooping.
The only thing that this is lacking, honestly, is like a little tiny refrigerator.
Yeah. The toilet doubles as a refrigerator.
Oh.
Keep your drinks in the cool water. Where's the light for the bathroom? We have LEDs up here.
Oh.
Look at that.
This is in a shipping container.
This is a shipping container with like a composite floor that's graded for drainage here. We've got a shelf for our toilet paper. Storage under here. Here, let me see the video.
Okay, if we can stay in here for 4 days, we can live in a truck camper.
Yeah. We've got drawers for our stuff. An extra table. And I think this bed is the most comfortable bed we've stayed on so far. And we have another bed up here.
So if you want to be our guest.
So when Sierra decides she hates me and wants me in the doghouse, that's my doghouse. Hey, babe. Yeah, I did it.
Not even 5 minutes into this.
The Stink Box Hotel. That's what it is for Sierra this week. Turn you around so you can see what I see. See, these are the powerhouses, basically. Yeah, these are mostly pits. We're right near the pits for the racers.
That's cool.
Like, that's the racers. That's us. Holy shit. Can you believe it, dude?
You can't really see.
Yeah, I mean, just to think that we're here. Kind of want to just get my eyes on the straight. and then we can find the schedule.
And then eat.
And then eat, yeah. Here's the timing scoring boards over there. You got these little stands. I always wondered what these were. I'm not sure.
Let's find out.
Well, I think the teams to get like the crew chiefs, whoever needs to communicate, like a pit board. I guess they stand up on those to get a better view of who's coming through. So down this way is Bray Hill, I think, which is like the main drag going down. Like this is the straightaway. This is the front straight. This is the start finish here. So a place to watch where they go really fast would be, like a little bit down there by those trees. Oh, hi there. We're just getting up this morning. It's probably the best we've slept since we got to England. So because we're working with such limited space, as you can see, I'm sitting on the toilet because Sierra's sitting on the bed. We're gonna have to devise a system where I give her 30 minutes to get ready, she gives me 30 minutes to get ready, and then we'll get our day started. It's probably not gonna take us an hour for both of us to get ready, but. So what I found out is that the schedule isn't like what I imagined it's going to be, because this takes place in a town. They do practice, like I think starting at 5, and we were out at the pub last night down at the base where like the hotel office is. And we were out until 11 o'clock, and the sun didn't set until 10 or 10:30. Like it was, I maybe put up a picture here. The sun, like there was light out until 10:30. I've never seen that before, not even when I went semi-far north into Sweden. So we're gonna start implementing our system here and get our day ready. Today we're gonna be exploring on foot. We're gonna go see Douglas, which is the town near the start-finish straight. And I think we're going to go into the town north of that, Onken, I don't know how to pronounce it. So right now we're walking down to, I think, Bray Hill. We're going to try and pick out a good vantage point. We have the grandstands here, which I think are free for practice week. And then we're going to try and get a shot, find a spot to see practice later today. Down here by that light.
I think we have to cross the street.
We might. What do you think?
About what?
What everything that's going on?
There's just so much going on.
It's overwhelming the amount of stuff to look at. So try and take one day at a time and just see as much as we can. So just had a walk down to Douglas on the coast, and Sierra and I were getting hungry, so before we headed back we stopped at a grill. It seemed like everything opens up at like 5 to 10 for dinner, but a lot of places aren't open for lunch, and I don't know if that's just this week or if it's generally.
No, those are the posted hours.
All the time?
Yeah.
Okay. So we stopped at a small grill and they had burgers on the menu, so I figured, okay, I can handle a burger. I felt like an idiot ordering because like I kept ordering and he's like kept coming up with a new total, and I was like,
Sorry, here, let me give you the whole thing. It was like 12 pounds, which is roughly $15, $16. Also this thing, I was distracted by the guy yelling into a cone. So now we're headed...
Are you really gonna put this in your video?
What?
Are you really gonna put this in your video?
Yeah, why?
Just wondering.
It's a vlog.
Oh.
Anyway, so now we're headed back up this very steep hill into the center of town. And we're gonna try and pick a spot on Bray Hill. It started raining, but now it's let up. So hopefully it dries up and they run practice tonight and we get to see some of the action. So now we're heading down Bray Hill and we're gonna see if we can find a spot at the Quarter Bridge pub, which is a pub down at the bottom of Bray Hill, which I'm new to actually being here. I know a lot of the key spots, but now that you're actually here, or we're actually here, it's hard to like pinpoint exactly where you need to go.
Tried to go to the other bridge.
We tried going to the bridge by the Raven, but it would have been like $50 our money to get over to the other side of the island. So we might, if it stays nicer towards the end of the week, we might try and get a spot over there for some of the pros, or see them from the mountain course. There's ways to get around, but you got to be savvy. Oh. You got to know where you're going and the best way to get there. So right now we're heading down Bray Hill. You're not gonna be able to pick it up on camera, but this is a really steep hill. The only thing I can compare this to is like
H2O?
I can compare this to, yeah, I mean H2O has that vibe, but everybody's a douchebag
Yeah.
at H2O.
But this is kind of like
This is
similar feeling, and like there's all these people on all these like fancy bikes and like
I'm just referring to how people are like, how the crowds are moving here. It feels like you're going to watch fireworks, like at Music Fest.
Yeah.
It feels like how you feel like when you're going to watch fireworks, or like going, like, you know, filing into a concert or something. That's the only thing I can really compare it to. And then you have all these like, what you don't see from watching the races, like all these, it's residential. It's nothing but residential back here. There's all these little developments and neighborhoods. And for 2 weeks, the entire island, this entire central part of the island gets taken over by this race.
That's not to mention how
Look, these people, this isn't construction. This is a bench. This is a bench for spectating.
Not to mention all of the weeks prior to the race that has to go into preparing for the race.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm eager to see what... Oh my God, this is a hill.
It's gonna suck to walk like this. Can't get too drunk. Like to find a spot on that corner. Walk around and find a spot on the wall.
You're not gonna be able to see.
Huh?
How about back here? You can stand on these bricks.
Okay, how do we get back there?
I help you. So I think we've picked our spot here at the bottom of Bray Hill. The anticipation is killing me. We were standing over there, but they put the barrier up. We weren't able to get a good spot. And then we were thinking about standing behind the wall back here, but all these spots where these people are were taken. And there wasn't a good vantage point from around the corner on that white post there. So now we eagerly await the start of practice. I'd like to get up in that window there. First Marshall. Checking the course. Big baby. If you stand back here, you can see
Wow. More times, Chris, on there. Number 17, Steve Mercer. 19, 17, 5, just going number 1 line tonight to go with Ben Wiley. It is on.
we're leaving our spot on the wall over here through another secret garden.
So much fun.
Stefano Bonetti, his second lap was 111.3. Then Martin 0.7 and Rob Hudson 108.93.
Their tires are right here.
The ramp and then back to it for some reason. I don't know what's happened there, but Ian Hutchinson just had a long look over his shoulder.
That was Guy Martin. Yeah.
Darren Shields at 450 and he's into the 450 well, and Dave Johnson at 450 now.
That was Guy Martin.
47.569. Darren Shields at 450 and 19 a minute for Steve. But we're going to keep an eye on Dean Harrison.
didn't look like that earlier.
7:42.233 for Dean on this lap to get himself to the lap. He's the quickest there so far. We're looking for that. Jim.
So that's it for the motorcycle practice. Now we're gonna watch sidecars. I think we're gonna stay here posted up in the same spot for a little bit, just so I can say I saw the sidecars from here. I'm sure we'll see plenty of sidecars. I'm not particularly interested in them, like I am the big bikes. So.
You can't even see them.
So I may have underestimated how cool the sidecars are. I actually did get some good shots of them, but now we have to find another way back. Because before, when we walked down Bray Hill, we were walking up the sidewalk, and of course they closed off the sidewalk, so we need to find another way back. The course should be opening back up in
30 minutes.
About 30 minutes, and it's about a 30-minute walk, so maybe by the time we get up there, we'll be free to cross. And then it's time for dinner and some beers.
Hooray, beers.
Hooray, beer. We're waiting for the course to open back up. I just feel speechless right now. I never would have thought I would have actually committed to coming and making it all the way over here to see this race, and here we are.